Amanda here, and today we're talking about a brand new collection from OFRA. This is a collaboration with my dear friend Samantha March. You may know her as March Beauty Word on Instagram. She's a beauty YouTuber, she's an author, and she is just an all-around amazing human being. As always, when I'm reviewing a collaboration with one of my friends, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm still gonna be honest in my review, but you should know going into this that Sam is my friend and I love her dearly, and I'm very, very, very excited for her. This is her second collection with OFRA, which is so amazing. I reviewed her first collection when it came out about a year ago. This collection is launching on March 29th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll be able to find it on the OFRA site. I know that some of her other products did end up being available at Ulta, which is amazing. So I'm not sure if that will be the case with these new products or not. There's a lip gloss trio. This is going to be priced at $29. There is a face and eye palette. This is $39. And there will be a PR box set that comes with both the lip gloss trio and the face and eye palette. And it also comes with these very, very adorable little stickers. They have all kinds of Samantha themed little stickers on here. A little laptop, her dog, that's Aries, Sam's dog. Such a cute little baby. So this is really fun. I love that. It's very personal, it's very cute, plus I love stickers. The PR set is called Belongs To, sort of like that little, you know, the inside cover of like a book, a planner, a journal. There's a very sweet letter from Samantha. Then of course all the products will be inside there. Now, one thing I want to point out that I really, really like about the PR box, this is completely made out of a lightweight cardboard. This isn't a big weird piece of plastic that's going to haunt a landfill somewhere. You can probably recycle this. From the point of view of somebody who does receive a lot of PR boxes, this is really what I like to see. It's cute, it's to the point, it conveys a lot about the products, it can contain the products, it feels personal, but it's also not just excessive for no reason, and I like it. I like this. I mean, I'm gonna keep mine because I'm excited for my friend, but if you buy this, you could probably recycle this. It's great. I love that. Good job, OFRA and Sam. Let's talk about the glosses now. This is the Sam Squad Lip Gloss Trio. I'm a proud member of the Sam Squad. Just the typical OFRA packaging, really kind of sleek and minimalist. It does have the little purple details that match the PR box and the palette. And then on the back, it has all the shade names for the glosses. Then there is a little insert that secures all three glosses. Now the middle gloss, this white one, did already previously release with her first collection. So this is Millie returning. Then there's a pink gloss called Peony. This is the one I'm wearing throughout the talking portions of the video, and I think it's my favorite of the three. It's really cute, definitely a great subtle springtime shade. Then of course we have Millie. Lastly, we have a golden bronzy gloss shade. This one's called Queen. I'm going to go ahead and show you a swatch of all three glosses on my arm. That way you can see what the color looks like applied to the skin and not all concentrated in the tube. These are all pretty sheer. All three of these are a sparkly gloss. They don't feel gritty and glittery on the lips, but they are all shimmery lip glosses. Next, let's talk about the palette. This is the Life's a Draft Mini Mix palette. Again, this one's priced at $39 US. This is a heavy duty cardboard packaging. It does have a magnetic closure and there's not a mirror inside, so I think there was definitely a focus on sort of minimizing the packaging. Cardboard packaging, no mirror, those are all things that are a little bit more eco-friendly. I like the size and the weight of this. I can definitely see this being a great little travel palette, which makes perfect sense because there are both cheek and eye products in here. Now, when we look at the back, this is where you're going to find all the shade names. They're not printed inside next to the pans, but if they're not going to be printed inside, then a sticker on the back is my preference. I'm so glad there's not a little plastic sheet that I have to try to keep track of. So this would be my next choice after having the shade names. Since you can take out, replace, and, you know, mix and match the shades inside the palette here, which you'll see when we look inside. I think this is a great option anyway, because you could potentially move your shades around. So here's the front of the palette. It's a really simple geometric line drawing type of artwork with some makeup palettes, brushes, lip gloss, you know, all the stuff we're here for. And then inside we have 8 eyeshadows on top and then 3 cheek products at the bottom here. And like I said, these can be switched out. They are magnetic. So that's what these little notches next to the pans are for. I'm just going to demonstrate. I have this little spatula thing here. I use this for depotting and whatnot. I don't want to drop it. So you can easily use that little notch to pop the product out. You can use that little notch and you can use a tool. You don't have to have this special little depotting spatula. You could use a bobby pin or, you know, just don't use anything sharp. Don't hurt yourself. But you can really easily pop these out and rearrange them. Replace them. If you use one up, you can replace it. So I think that's a really, really cool feature. I want to go ahead and show you some swatches of this palette. I'll be doing both finger and brush swatches of all 11 shades in this palette. All the swatches are done on the inside of my arm with no primer down first, just the powders straight onto my skin. For my brush swatches, as always, I'll be using my e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush, and I'll clean the brush off between each shade using my Veramona color switch. That way there's no transfer between swatches. The first 8 swatches that you see are the eyeshadows. There are 5 matte shades. The shimmers are quite soft shimmers. They're not crazy in your face metallic. They're more of a subtle satiny type of shimmer. And then the 3 shades at the end are the blush, highlighter, and bronzer. All of those have a little bit of a sheen to them in varying degrees. The bronzer is a soft satiny sheen. The blush is quite glowy, and then the highlighter is really, really metallic. So a couple different textures happening in this palette, which I always like to see. Now that you've seen everything swatched, let's take a look at a quick little demo tutorial using a bunch of the shades in this Life's a Draft palette, and then I'll wrap up all my thoughts at the end. I'm going to start with the cheek products first. So I'm taking this bronzer called Key. I like the formula of this bronzer. It has a little bit of a satiny sheen to it, and it's not too glowy, it's not too pigmented, but it is really easy to build up, so you can control the level of bronze that you're getting from it. So really enjoyed that. Here is my favorite of all the cheek products. This is a shimmery blush called 6. This is quite pigmented. I just dipped in a little bit to it and I got a beautiful blushy glow, which I love a glowy cheek. And lastly, I'm going to use the highlighter. This one's called Dream Chaser, and I just really lightly swept that on the very tops of my cheeks. This is quite bright, quite metallic, so a little bit goes a long way, and these 3 cheek products just worked really nicely together. Now I'm moving on to eyes. First, I'm priming my eyes with my favorite eye base. It's the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. Then I'm using the very first shade in the palette. It's a soft mauve-y matte shade. I'm going to build that up in the crease area, and I'm going to concentrate on blending that up and out. This layered on really nicely, and the color is just so opaque. I was blown away by how well this worked. I also used a fluffy brush to give me a really diffused look on the lower lash line with this exact same shade. Now I'm going to use my favorite shade in the palette. This is the darkest purple. It's a shimmery shade called Ink, and I'm packing this on with a small flat brush. I'm going to really build this up on both the outer and inner corners, just leaving a little tiny bit in the center blank. I want a really, really dramatic look. So I'm taking the shade Honors first. This is a soft iridescent shade, and I tapped that on. I decided that I wanted more of a contrast on the lid, so I went back over with the shade Dream Chaser, the highlighter, and I just barely tapped that right in the center and sort of diffused outwards. I also put a little bit of that on my inner corner. Then I went back in with ink and just deepened up the very corners a little bit so that I could get that really dramatic contrast. Then just going back and blending with my original crease brush with no additional product. Curled my lashes, added my Huda Beauty Legit Lashes mascara, and that's my finished look. It's not a ton of steps. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's this really smoky, sultry, not too dramatic to be unwearable for me personally, but I just love, love, love the way everything turned out. Cheeks, eyes, love it. Let's just get the obvious thing out of the way first. Purple is my favorite eyeshadow color, so I'm already thrilled with the color story in this palette. I wasn't quite sure what to expect because I've never used OFRA's eyeshadow formula before. Of course, I've used plenty of their cheek products, I've used plenty of their lip products, but I didn't really know what to expect with their shadows, and I was pleasantly surprised. I think these are going to be really, really user-friendly no matter what your makeup level of expertise is, because they are quite soft and blendable, but they're not so soft that it's just like a pigment explosion as soon as you touch your brush in. These showed up really, really well on the eye, but they weren't that crazy amount of pigmentation that makes them almost difficult to use, difficult to blend. Of course, I love my eye look because, you know, there's not many purple eye looks that I don't love, but I found these shadows really nice and easy to work with. At first, I was kind of missing a lighter shimmery shade, and then, you know, hello, there's a highlighter right here. So it was fun to mix the cheek products in with the eyeshadows. It felt like a makeup playtime, and that's really what I'm looking for. You know, it's makeup just for fun for a reason. This was definitely fun to use. I like that she's included some warmer and some cooler tones in here. Color-wise, it really fits Samantha. It feels like her from the eyeshadows to the cheek products. It feels really true to her style, and that's always what I'm looking for when I'm getting a collaboration product. I'm happy with the formulas, I'm happy with the shades, I'm happy for my friend. They're just all around. This is a happy palette, it's a happy collaboration. I really, really love the blush. All of the cheek products worked for me for my personal skin tone, but the blush is probably my favorite of the 3 cheek products. Of the glosses, the pinky gloss, Peony, is my favorite. But all around, this is a great collection. Congratulations again to my friend Samantha. I'm so happy for her. I think she did such a great job putting this together. If you're not already familiar with Samantha March, highly recommend that you check her out. She makes amazing videos. She does a great podcast. She does it all. She's truly a Renaissance woman. I'm going to link her channel down below. I'm going to link her Instagram. Go and check her out if you're not already following her, which I bet you are. But if you're not, you should. Go say hi to her. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about this collection. Are you excited for this? Are you a purple lover? Are you a Samantha March lover? I always love to hear what you think about things too. So leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Killing it. Great. I'll ask Sam. Sorry, I don't know. We usually just talk about food and stuff in our texts, so I probably know what she's gonna eat for dinner, but I didn't know about this. Oh, I almost dropped it. Blush, not brush. Congratulations again to my friend Samantha March. You deserve it. You are amazing. You are just, I wish I could give you a hug right now. As soon as I get my COVID vaccine, I'm gonna give you a hug. Don't think I won't. That sounded aggressive. No one knows what she's talking about. We just put her on camera and let her talk. Go ahead, Amanda. No one's managing this, not even me. Whew. Here's the thing. I kind of want to film another video because my makeup's already done. And it looks cute. And I love this purple eyeshadow. And I love my little pastel earrings. I went full pink and purple, just girly vibes today. And you know what? I like it. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I hope you know that I love your face. And if you're not having a great day, then I'm gonna give you a hug. Come here. Come on. I'll give you a little hug. Come here. Okay. And if you've never watched my video before and that just weirded you out, that's who I am as a person. Okay, have a great day. Okay, love you. Bye.